Detroit's police chief calls it an unspeakable crime. Two parents murdered in front of their 9-month-old baby. Police think someone out there can help them find the shooters because of one piece of evidence. Another Michigan city enters a state of emergency because of lead in the water. Paula.
What is bringing this food service director to tears?
And it's just really hard right now. But it'll be okay.
It's everything she has to go through to feed your children at school.
Well, thanks very much, Paula. And what a day. Blue sky, wispy high cirrus clouds just for effect. A gorgeous day. We're going to do it again tomorrow. And then we have to talk about what's coming after that. We'll do that first at 4.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, the manhunt continues for the people who shot and killed two parents in front of their baby at a Detroit gas station. It happened last night in the area of West Warren near the Southfield Freeway. Police say the man and woman, both 22 years old, were shot while sitting in a car. There was a 9-month-old baby boy in the back seat. Fortunately, he was not hurt. Police believe this was a targeted shooting.
This was not a random act of violence. It was a targeted act of violence, and we'll be working that angle, and with that comes a lot of investigative work that has to happen. But they were not strangers to these folks.
Police say someone may be able to recognize the suspects by what they were wearing. One man had on black pants and a black hoodie. The other, black pants and a hoodie with some red stripes. Crime Stoppers is offering a reward for any information that leads to an arrest. A new water crisis brewing in Benton Harbor right now as city officials declare a state of emergency. City Commission made that decision Monday night after the discovery of high lead levels in the water. Governor Whitmer visited the city this morning, hearing from residents and lawmakers about their concerns. Last week, the state pledged to replace every lead water line in the city in 18 months. Our Hank Winchester is in Benton Harbor today, digging deeper into this problem.
This is certainly giving me flashbacks to the crisis in Flint, another Michigan city, another lead water crisis. This time, we're in Benton Harbor.
I come down here, I get my water, I cook with it, I clean with it. Basically everything but bath in it.
I'll show you what's being done right now to help the people in this community. I'll reveal why the governor made a surprise visit here today and also show you what you can do to help the people in this community that's clearly struggling. We're here in Benton Harbor. I'll have live coverage beginning at 5 o'clock. Hank Winchester, help me, Hank.
All right, we appreciate it. Thank you, Hank. We do have some big booster news today. The Food and Drug Administration reportedly ready to approve the use of mix and match vaccines. Now, according to the New York Times and Washington Post, the agency may allow people to get a booster shot from a different vaccine. Now, this comes on the heels of a new report that shows people who got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, then a Moderna booster, saw antibody levels increase more than 75%. The agency is expected to suggest sticking with the same vaccine for a booster when possible, especially for people who got Pfizer or Moderna. An official announcement could come tomorrow. You have likely noticed more empty shelves at the grocery store. Now the supply chain problems we're experiencing during the pandemic are now impacting local school districts' ability to feed students. Paula Tupman following the problem. She's live at the Romeo Community School District. Paula.
Hi, Karen. So I may be in northern Macomb County at this particular school district, but make no bones about it, this is not a singularly isolated Romeo Community School District. This is a national problem, and it's got some pretty darn big implications. Feeding children, the best job in the world, to Nicole Hall, the food service director for Romeo Community Schools. Today was actually a really big day.
We're so excited. Yeah, 789 lunches today. Just lunch, not including a la carte, and 189 breakfasts this morning. The goal to beat is 793.
So it begs the question, why is it when you talk about what it takes to reach these goals of serving some 4,000 meals a day
There you go.
in a district with 5,000 students, you get this reaction?
It's just really hard right now. But it'll be okay. We'll get it done just like we do every day.
It's the stuff you don't see, because feeding children in a district this size, and all are now eligible for free breakfast and lunch per government mandates, it amplifies the lack of infrastructure, the sheer logistics, and the supply chain deficits. And it makes the job of feeding children at this level untenable.
New regulations in food service that's having us serve so many more meals with the same or less staff in kitchens that weren't designed or we're not used to feeding this volume of kids. So it's a wonderful thing that we're feeding more kids breakfast and lunch. But behind the scenes, there's significant demands.
Remember the school menus you used to get in advance so you could plan?
I already have children out here, even just at the high school. Can we get more personal pizzas? Well, yes, I would love to, honey, but I don't have enough ovens to put them in, and I don't have enough people to do it yet, but we're working on that.
That's out the window.
Whatever we can get our hands on at this point is what we're doing.
And this is not just a Romeo School District problem.
Everyone in the United States is feeding children for free. So we're looking over 50 million children possible in the United States that could have free lunch and breakfast. So everyone is jockeying for the same paper goods, the same French fries, the same Bosco sticks, pizza.
And when everyone is looking for the same stuff at the same time, and the supplies are limited because of the backups in the supply chain, the commodity becomes the food itself. And so food service workers are turned into commodities hunters, wheeling and dealing on a regular basis, not to get what they need, but to score what they need. What are you worried about?
People just throwing in the towel and walking away, or lost that love and feeling. I'm afraid that I will lose that love and feeling. I don't want to, because this is what we do. We do it well, and we enjoy doing it.
Oh my gosh, you can certainly feel for these incredibly committed, dedicated, but exhausted workers. They are worried about what they're going to feed kids tomorrow, because tomorrow always comes, but not necessarily what they need. And Karen, it obviously doesn't just stop here. We're also talking about the worker shortage at 6 o'clock. I'm going to take a look at this district, which is also struggling, like many other districts, with a school bus shortage, or school bus drivers shortage, rather. They're actually having to cancel bus routes in a rural school district. They're concerned that this could affect in-person learning, period.
Wow, there's so much to balance there. You've got a feel for Nicole. You can tell she loves those kids. I mean, by those tears. And a huge thank you to her and her staff, and looking forward to...
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, Paula. We're looking forward to more reports on this. We appreciate it. Another beautiful fall day out there. Are you enjoying it? Were you able to get outside maybe for lunch, maybe a quick walk with the dog? Definitely have to take advantage of it, Paul.
Oh, I'll tell you, Karen, we'll lighten things up here a little bit. It is a beautiful day outside. Look at the 73 at City Airport, 73 Mount Clemens. Good afternoon, Livonia. You're at 74 degrees. Same thing in Taylor. 22 Celsius over in Windsor, 21 in Harrow, Ontario. And down in our south zone, 73 Dundee, Deerfield, Lambertville, 74 in Saline. In our west zone, just a little bit cooler, 69 in Milford, 72 in Howell, 71 in Whitmore Lake, 77 in Ypsilanti. Again, I think we have a bit of a sun problem with that thermometer there, but generally low 70s across our north zone. Port Huron, you're at 73, 69 at Deckerville, 69 over at Ortonville. But all of us enjoying the sunshine with, again, those few wispy cirrus clouds coming across. Just makes for a pretty sky, and quickly falling temperatures through the evening, but dry and quiet. We have another one like it tomorrow, and then changes, Karen. We'll talk about that in just a few.
All right, thank you, Paul. Gang members reportedly demanding a ransom for the safe return of the missionaries kidnapped in Haiti. A West Michigan family is among the people being held captive. Kimberly Gill joins us with today's new developments on a situation that is intensifying hour by hour.
Karen, that Michigan family makes up 5 of the 17 people being held hostage. The Wall Street Journal reports the gang is asking to be paid $1 million per person for a total of $17 million. The justice minister in Haiti says it's very unlikely his country would be willing to pay that amount. He estimates the negotiations could go on for weeks. The FBI and members of the State Department are on the ground working to get the Americans to safety. At this point, though, it's unclear if there are plans for the U.S. to send in special operations teams. The group of 16 Americans and 1 Canadian was kidnapped Saturday while traveling to an orphanage near Port-au-Prince. As for those Michigan members of the group, they are all from one family, 1 parent and 4 children. The youngest child is under the age of 10. They belong to the Hart Dunkard Brethren Church in Oceana County. That church, though, did not sponsor the trip. The family actually signed up through the Ohio-based Christian Aid Ministries. The congregation is not releasing the names of the family members, but says it is holding gatherings to pray for their safe return. We're working to learn more about that family and the conditions they're now facing right now. We'll have more coming up on the news at 5. Until then, Karen, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
Sure.
First at 4, we are on top of more stories making headlines around the world for you. Hundreds of political prisoners are being freed in Myanmar. But at this point, the family of Huntington Woods native Danny Fenster says they have no indication he's part of it. Myanmar's military says it's freeing more than 5,600 people arrested for protesting against its rule. The released prisoners will need to sign a document pledging not to commit any acts of violence against the country. Fenster, a journalist arrested trying to leave the country, has been held in prison since May. North Korea makes its most significant demonstration of its military might since President Biden took office. The North fired at least one ballistic missile today into waters off the coast of Japan. Now, it came hours after the U.S. reaffirmed an offer to resume talks on the country's weapons program. South Korea says it believes the missile was launched from a submarine. It could be a game changer for people who are having trouble hearing. The new plan to make hearing aids much more accessible. They were just enjoying the day on the water and had no idea what was lurking underneath them. Got some incredible video. Surfers getting very close to sharks. But first, a plane with nearly 24 people on board crashes and bursts into flames. How everyone managed to escape with no major injuries.
Mental health is health.
It's okay to say if I feel a little anxious or I'm worried.
Millions are fighting the fight.
Talk about it and people will feel not so alone.
From children.
They need structure, they need social settings.
To athletes.
We all need some type of help in some fashion.
The struggles made worse by the pandemic.
It's a real crisis.
And where to find help. Mental Health Matters. It's a Local 4 special tonight at 10.
We know too much screen time can turn our kids into couch potatoes. But what about their mental health?
New research into exercise, screen time, and your kids.
Tomorrow morning on 4.